So now we're under the hood of this magnificent truck, and we're going to be doing the process of recalibration. Now, it sounds fancy, but it's actually a very, very simple procedure to do, and it's actually a very simple idea. All we're going to do is we're going to be pulling power from all of the vehicle's computer systems, including the little computers, because they do have little chips in each of those blend doors. What this does is erases any memory that the computer systems have of any sort of positioning or settings. Then what we're going to do is when we reapply power to the entire system, we're going to let the system go through its cycling phase where it's going to recalibrate itself, meaning it's going to go through long sweeps of each of the blend doors, make sure everything clocks in to where it needs to clock in from neutral position, because once you pull power, everything will fall into neutral, and it will then recommunicate with the main computer, the HVAC controller, to align themselves for the correct positioning for the settings that the HVAC controller tells it to be in. And that's a very simple thing to do. All we got to do is pull the negative from the battery and let it sit for about 4 or 5 minutes, and then we'll move on to the next step. So in your GMs, you usually have side-mounted battery terminals, such as this here. Now those are usually going to be an 8mm socket or wrench. And that's all you need to do is just pull it off, take it off, and let the power sit off. Now if you have the top mount style, or top post style, also known as marine style, those will usually be a 13, a 12, sometimes and rarely a 14. But again, same concept. You just disconnect it, pull your power, and let it sit. And go have a coffee for about 5 minutes or so. That's what we're going to do next. We reconnected our battery and got power back restored to all the computer systems. Now we're going to have to do the most important step, which is the recalibration process. Here's how you do it. You're going to put your key onto accessory power mode, so everything powers up. You're going to leave your HVAC central unit on. Don't touch any of the settings yet. And you're going to listen for a bunch of whirring and bong, 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 back and forth, whirring of gears and plastic flaps moving back and forth. And that's how it's going to do its long sweep and calibrate itself to what signal is being sent from the HVAC controller unit. Let's go ahead and do that next. Hear those buzzing noises? That's the HVAC controller units. Controller unit sending its signal to the blend doors. You're going to let that do that for a couple of minutes. Don't touch any of your settings. Seems like they may have settled into position now. I'm going to go ahead and come off of power. Let everything power back down again. Now we're going to go ahead and do it one more time until everything sounds like it's stabilized.